Guys, good morning. How are you? Are you good? It's Terrific Tuesday. It's also World Diabetes Day. Did you know that? World Diabetes Day. So type 2 diabetes is really massively on the rise. And if you're a woman, you're perimenopausal, menopausal, you can be at more risk because of the decline, etc. in your hormones. But also, did you know that type 2 diabetes, although it is one of the things that's most massively on the rise in this country and terribly bad in the US, it's something that's completely reversible through diet and exercise. So do not put yourself at risk. Take a chance now. Take control of your life. Start doing something towards your future health. But today, you can't change the past. Whatever's done is done. But moving forward from today, we can actually take control of our own sort of health and wellness long term. So while we're talking about that, I'm going to start hooping. Oh, I just got to do a little shout out. Can you see these leggings? I hope you like these. These are from a little company called On Edge. They are really, really cool. They're really, really reasonable. And look, let me just show you. These leggings are great. They are so soft, they feel nice. And look, if I lift these up, they're quite high, so you can have them look right up high. So that's going to be really handy. Or you can fold them over if you prefer. But these are just some of the most lovely leggings. You know, I wear loads and loads of Sweaty Betty. And I just think, you know, everyone knows about Sweaty Betty. It's a massive, massive company. But not everyone knows about someone like On Edge. So I'll put a little tag in afterwards. But they're really, really lovely. Really, really soft. Feel great. Nice to move in. I've just taught a Pilates class and they felt fabulous. So yeah, little shout out today to On Edge. I've had these ages and they're really, really nice. Anyway, ready to hoop with me? So if you've got a hoop, grab your hoop. This is a Power Hoop Deluxe. I say this every time that I'm hooping, just so you know. I have got a discount code. Finally, after about 10 years of using these, I've got a discount code. It's only 10% off, but if you want that, give me a shout. Benefits of hoop, really, really good for helping reduce that waist-hip ratio. You know, I was just saying it's World Diabetes Day. If you look at people whose metabolic health isn't doing so great, generally speaking, look at the waist circumference. If the waist to hip ratio, there isn't, you know, it doesn't visibly go in at the waist, you are more at risk of lots of lifestyle diseases. So it's just something to think about. It's not just about how we look. It's not just the aesthetics. It's actually our deep cellular health. But anyway, I won't bore you by going into it too deeply, but I want you always to know why I'm doing stuff. So when we do power hooping, great for our core muscles, really, really helps strengthen them, but it can really help reduce that waist-hip ratio. So if you're a little bit more of an apple shape round here, it's so much harder to hoop, but it's even more beneficial for you. So just something to think about. Right, grab your hoop. Oh, yeah, sorry, I've got my slippers on again. Just go with it. Hoop onto my lower back, turn my hoop to the left, launch to the right, and boom, I am off. The hoop is going. Now, there's a few contraindications to hooping, but only a couple. If you're pregnant, don't hoop, obviously. And if you've got any degenerative issues with your back, your vertebrae, that's going to be a no as well, all right? But other than that, it is flipping fantastic. It's really good for reducing sort of pain if you've got non-specific back pain. You know, if it's your time of the month for the girls and you feel a bit like, oh, did you also know you shouldn't actually feel like that? So you know what we have to put up with, ladies, you know, like premenstrual cramps, you know, really painful periods and all of that sort of thing. If your body is in balance, I wish I'd known this years ago, by the way. It's like, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Youth is so wasted and young. Here I am at 52, suddenly got all this knowledge and I'm like, God damn it, if I'd known all this before, number one, I probably wouldn't have had 10 years of perimenopausal hell. And number two, I would have had to suffer every month with periods. I don't mean you won't get them. What I mean is you don't have to suffer with them. So it's all about getting our body in balance. And as I say, better late than never. Look, I found this out at 52. The difference is I can now tell you and you can find out at whatever age you are. So if you want to know a little bit more about how to get your body in balance, and guys, we can do it. It's actually quite fascinating and it's not... Obviously, I'm going to encourage you to exercise. Exercise is great. It shouldn't be just about how we look. It's about keeping our bodies moving, keeping them mobile, keeping our muscles, tendons, our ligaments working and getting our bones nice and strong. You know, movement is just, without movement, what have we got? Nothing. You'd just be like, well, you probably wouldn't even be able to roll around the floor, would you, actually, thinking about it? No. So movement is key. Motion is lotion. So we want to be able to keep our bodies moving. So exercise is that. It should never be a punishment for what you've eaten, and it shouldn't just be about how we look. Obviously, we want to look fit. Yeah, I want to look fit. Some people want to look skinny. I don't want to look skinny. I just want to look fit. And hopefully I will try to do that for many, many years to come. I'm going to keep trying. So exercise is about movement. It's not, as I say, it's not a punishment. It should be a celebration of what we can do. Nutrition, sometimes it's blimmin' hard. You know, I've been talking about this a lot, and I do understand. You know, I said yesterday, food is not addictive, but processed modern day food is addictive. Yes, it's so wrong because it's full of chemicals. You know, somebody said to me the weekend, it's like, you don't binge eat your broccoli or your asparagus, do you? No, because it's not addictive. It's just food that fuels your body and gives you essential vitamins and minerals. But like your chocolate and your crisps and all your naughty things, when I say naughty, they're naughty because they're not nutritionally dense. They're addictive food full of additives and bad stuff. And if you go, well, that's all right, Emma, I want to eat addictive food. Okay, that's fine, eat addictive food. But would you be saying to me, oh yeah, I'm going to go and inject me heroin or smoke me crack pipe or whatever you do with them? No, you wouldn't. And it's the same sort of thing. Just because like food is widely accepted, addictive food's terrible. It's really bad. It's killing us, guys. It's killing us. Don't get me wrong. Listen, you know, some of you know, last week I ate 4 mince pies in one day. And another day last week, I ate a big old bar of Marvellous Creations. To be honest, I used to do that a lot more. Now I don't tend to do it so much because I'm managing to get my body more in balance, my cravings are going down, and I'm finding it easier to eat better. You know, I must admit, I've got a little bit of advantage because I've got all this knowledge and because of obviously what I do as a job, I have to practice what I preach. It wouldn't look too good. Who's going to come and do PT with me if I'm a great big like unconditioned blob? They're not, are they? Let's be honest, you're not gonna. So, you know, I have got that in mind. But also, I want to last a long time. You know, I'm standing there talking to you, I'm 52 years old. The last 30 years have gone boom, like that. It's really frightening, it's going so quick. I just think we've got to give ourselves the best chance. You know, and unfortunately, the odds are stacked against us. They are. The whole way of our modern world. I don't know if they're just trying to kill us off. Maybe that's what it is. You know, let's kill us with junk food. We are overpopulated. Maybe that's the bigger picture. Maybe that's the conspiracy behind it. Who knows? Who knows? You know, I haven't got enough brain space to go that deep and work that out as well. Right, 4.5 minutes in. I'm going to stop, change the other way. So I think what I'm trying to say to you guys is, it's hard, and I know it is. You know, there's temptation everywhere. It's easier, isn't it, to eat rubbishy food? It's so much easier. It's definitely harder to eat well. And the way it's set up now, to actually eat really good, or like organic produce and that, it can be expensive, I totally understand. So there's a modern day solution. Now, obviously, I'm always going to say, drink your water, eat as much natural food as you can. Of course I am. That is what I'm going to say to you, 100%. However, is it that simple? It should be that simple, but I guess the way it is now and everything's overproduced, it is really hard. It is. So what I do is I eat really, really well, probably about 80% of the time. 20% of the time, my sweet tooth still gets the better of me. Do you know what I mean? So does life. But what I do is I use test-based personalised nutrition. Now, I've been taking supplements for years and 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 years. Some work, some don't. So test-based means that if you're going to spend your money, spend it on something that works. Yeah? And something that's proven to work. Something you can actually test and actually see the levels in your body so that when you start taking supplement, you'll see the changes. So that's definitely the way forward. I've been taking a multi-immune capsule as well. And basically, it gives me, in these two little capsules, guys, gives me what I'd have to eat 3,000 calories of fantastic nutrient-dense food. And that's what they give me. It gives me all the essential vitamins and minerals that I would get from 3,000 worth of calories. I mean, I eat about 2,000 calories a day, but are they all fabulous and nutrient-dense? Probably not. And am I absorbing them in my body? Probably not either. So it's just something to think about, and I want to give you all the options I can, because for some of you, me just saying, oh yeah, eat loads of water, eat more oily fish, eat more vegetables, you're like, bleh, you know, sorry, put too fine a point, but it's true, innit? Some of you are, you'd be like, oh no. I've changed my diet a lot. especially in the last 10 years. And I say that was mainly because I had perimenopausal hell. You know, I thought I was fit and healthy. I ate a pretty all right diet, I exercised. I expected that to be enough for my body to reward me, not realising that actually my body was deficient in lots of different things and was screaming, help me. So it decided to give me a really crap perimenopause. So now I've sort of dedicated a lot of time to learning even more in depth, and especially about cellular health. Because obviously, like I said, you know, suddenly I'm 52, standing there thinking, oh God, it's going a bit quick. So there's lots and lots and lots and lots of ways I can help you in every single way possible, with your nutrition, with your exercise, with your healthy lifestyles, with little top tips and small measurable changes, but also how to nurture yourself from the inside, which is the most important thing that we can do. Because if you nurture yourself from the inside, the outside's going to all look better. You know, your hair, your nails, your skin, everything is going to appear better. Everything in your body's going to start functioning better. So why the hell don't we do it? Honestly, think about the amount of money we waste on crap that we don't need. You know, I think the funniest one I always say, and I'll pick on the girls, you know, walking around, nails done every week or however often you have your nails done, eyelashes done, you know, all of this, but your insides are basically falling out, you're drastically malnourished, your insides are a pile of poo, you're stressed out of your nut, your hormones are all over the place, but don't worry, your nails and eyelashes look all right. I know that was a bit harsh, by the way, but I'm just saying, it's funny what we will prioritise. You know, like when people go to me, specimens, oh, I haven't got time to exercise, but you've got time to go and sit in the nail bar for an hour on your ass. Honestly, are you kidding me? It's just priorities, it's just what we find important. You know when people say, oh, you're never too busy, you prioritise, you make time for what you want, I guess it's true. And we spend money on what we want as well, don't we? I think sometimes we have to take a really good look at ourselves and be honest with ourselves about things, you know? But anyway, that was a bit deep, wasn't it, for a Tuesday morning? Right, let's talk about some light-hearted stuff. So, oh no, sorry, light-hearted, forget it. That's gone out of the way a minute. So what are you going to do yourselves to stop you being at risk from diabetes? So it's World Diabetes Day today. I think I started off on that and went off on a tangent about everything else. Like I said right at the beginning, it's completely reversible. And if any of you have been told you're pre-diabetic, if any of you have been told that, it's really common. So many people are told they're pre-diabetic now. If that's you, make a choice today. Don't just wait for the doctor to go and stick your medication. Guys, oh, mate, I tell you, we need to stop being just stuck on so much medication and actually take control of ourselves. And we can do it. We can take control of our own health. Our doctors, let's be honest, they may be fantastic, but they're overworked. They're up there, you know, they're underfunded. It's a nightmare. They've got so many people coming in and out. What's the answer? I'll just chuck some pills at them. Whereas we can take responsibility for ourselves. We can invest in our own health and invest in our own future. And I can help you. All you need to do is let me. Right, I think I've been hooping about the same amount each side, so I'm going to stop. Tuesdays. I try it Tuesdays. I want you to come and try something new on a Tuesday with me. So on Tuesdays, I teach something like Mind Body. I either teach, this morning I taught Pilates intervals. Sometimes it's fitness Pilates, sometimes it's more traditional mat work. Sometimes it's something called Flex, and sometimes it's something called Mind. So it's really lovely and calming, really nice. It's sort of like mind, body and soul. And it's gentle. So some of you watching me will be like, oh no, I can't do that. You could come and join me for that. So if you want to know any more information about my classes, I'm on TikTok here and I'm on Instagram here. There's a link in my bio and you can click on that and it should take you to a link tree and it's got all little different things you can just click on. You can go to my website or you can literally just DM me or send me a message and ask me any questions and I'd love to help you. I really would. I said yesterday, I will literally be your biggest supporter, your biggest cheerleader. If you decide to make a change to your health and fitness and your life, I promise I'll help you, and I will. And some of you will be, again, you'll come back to time or you'll come back to money. I think they're the two biggest obstacles. Do you think so? And do you know what the other one I hear is people going, oh, I'm too fat. I'll join you when I've lost some weight. And I'm like, whoa, are you kidding me? What the hell? No, if you join me now, if you've got any excess fat or body weight, it'll come off a bit easier when you do it properly. You want to take a whole 360-degree approach. It shouldn't be diet or exercise. It should be together. And when I say diet, by the way, I don't agree with dieting. I don't agree with Slimming World, and I do not agree with Weight Watchers. I think it's a pile of poo, and I don't think you should go and waste your money and spend it with these organisations. I don't. There's a much better way. Come spend it with me. You'll get everything. You'll get a 360-degree approach. So it's normally money and it's normally time. So monetary-wise, I do free content. For example, this is free. The little reels, short form reels, they're free. I do those as well. Moving up through money, I do something called the Daily Challenge, and we've got a membership. It's £3.49 a month, guys. A month. You can lose that without even knowing it. That $3.49, I coach you every day for the 1 minute daily challenge. It's a great start. I also give you a free class every month that you can do, all for that £3.49. So there you go. So I've just argued out cost straight away. Time, I've argued that out as well. 1 minute. If you're telling me you have not got 1 minute a day to exercise, I'm going to call you out on it. It's bullshit. You have. Everyone's got a minute. My classes that I do and how I stay fit and healthy are 15 or 30 minute classes. That's it. Nice and simple. I do teach longer ones. I teach a Pilates on a Saturday for 50 minutes. So there you go. Look, I've just given you an option. So if you're telling me you're time poor, I've just given you a 1 minute option, a 15 minutes option, and a 30 minute option. I mean, God, just like that, I've just got rid of two of the biggest excuses. So I'm going to stop talking now. Because I'm acutely aware I haven't even put my moisturiser on this morning. Rocking the natural skin. But as I say, today, World Diabetes Day. Take some action today. Lower your risk of getting type 2 diabetes. Take control of your life. Take control of your health and wellness today. Do something for you. It's the best gift you can give yourself. Lots of people saying to me, oh, I can't do that because it's Christmas, I haven't got any money. Stuff Christmas. Christmas should be about spending time with the people you love. If you're dead from disease or illness, they're not going to be spending time with you, are they? I'm sure they'd rather have you fit and healthy in their life than have all the presents and all the crappy money spent on them in the world. And if they don't, then they're selfish arseholes who shouldn't be getting bought presents anyway. That's the end of this conversation. Those of you watching me the first time, sorry, I do talk a lot and I'm very, very straightforward. I'm an open book and I just say it as it is. If you hate me, don't put anything nasty in the comments, just don't watch me again. And those of you who did enjoy listening to me and you think, yeah, I'd like to work with her, come work with me. I would love to train you. I'd love to help you get fitter and healthier. And I'm going to say goodbye now. So I'm just going to say bye to my TikTok crew. Thanks for watching. Come and like and follow me.